Everyone, welcome another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. However, you can tell, you should be able to tell, I guess, this is not Tokyo. Yes, again, we find ourselves in the land of Nakamura. Yes, this is Yokohama. This is Sakuragicho station right here, which is really, I really love this area. This is like really, I worked in Yokohama for many years, so I just know it really well. And this is, of course, this is the built-up area right in here, the fans. You see all the red pill, the really red pill everywhere here. Things, initial comments, fans of this channel right now, you'll see that this is really sort of, we see the rainbow. So we see that, we know when we see the rainbow, we know that there's demand at sort of every sort of level. And if we come here to the satellite shot, you can understand everything so much better when we look at it this way too. So we have the this is the port of Yokohama is still huge, but it's not contained any longer in the central part of the city. The port of Yokohama, if you come out, I was just there a couple of weeks ago, is right over here. This is the port of Yokohama, and it's just huge, and it's still like it used to be here in the central part of the city, but it's no longer there anymore. And this is Sakuragicho, and now this has all become sort of like a postmodern, it's even got a really postmodern name, which is like Minato Mirai, which is, Minato means port, and Mirai is, of course, means in Japanese future. So this is the Minato Mirai area of Yokohama. And these satellite pictures are just like the resources we have as real estate investors are just amazing nowadays. And even now, like this sort of stylish area goes down to about here, and you see there's red pill all around here, but when you jump up into the further this area, you can see already here that there's this is all like super hyper industrial. There's a really cool bridge here that goes all the way over here from into here. And then if you're in the car business, over here, you see the port of Yokohama is just gigantic. It's huge. Yeah, this is the Ro-Ro carport, which is sort of in this area here. But yeah, it's just an amazing port. Anyhow, I better get us back to the subject at hand here. And but in just like in terms of Yokohama, the port is just mammoth, and for that reason, Yokohama is just a huge city. It's just an amazing place. Anyway, I did find an interesting property, but I didn't find this property on when I use generally my phone. I use Yahoo, Japanese Yahoo a lot, or the real estate page on Yahoo. And the property we're going to look at today is one that I really like. It's my style of property that I really like. And what do I like? I'm a really urban investor, and I love concrete buildings with apartments in central locations, and of course good prices. And here you see right there Yahoo Japan, which is totally separate from Yahoo Japan is SoftBank, and Yahoo Japan, and this is Fudosan, which is real estate. And this is a unit here that I found here that I really like. It's basically my kind of unit, and we should get here to the initial pictures of the property. Trying to flip through it all. I should be more organized. Tokyo Real Estate Man, be more organized when you're making these. This is the building right here, which is a Lions mansion, and this one was I think it was built in the mid 80s. Although the mid 80s Lions mansion, which are very famous for their great tile work, was done in brown. So and this is when Lions mansion started to transfer their buildings into a white tile, which became more popular in the 1990s. And now you can see in the modern day tile, they like a little bit darker, but they use all different kinds of colors in tile design now in Tokyo. But we'll go through the pictures here. It's a 36 meter unit in a commercial based building. So this is what's known as the Shogyo Chiki, And I will say I did a short video for it, and I called it in the video, I called it really raw. And then this is the building right here. I love it. It's totally like a Yokohama building. And you can see the emergency stairs here, and it connected to this sort of steel pole here, or not a pole, I guess, like it's a little bit bigger than a pole. But we'll go to the other pictures right here. This is the Lion's Mansion right there. You can see there's apartments above, but this is one of the commercial units here on the second floor, which is interesting. I was more interested in this at first, just to put to purchase this one and just rent it out. And did I go over the price? The price is really good. I should talk about that first. Is Isen 250 man, or 1,250 man, $120,000 Canadian. So 36 meter unit. It says right there that this is what you call a sote. Sote is what you can expect. Sote Rima Wari is 11%. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good percentage. But before you get to that Sote Rima Wari, you're going to have to do some work. And it is a 1R, which is just a one room, 36 meters, which I liked, on the second floor. And it's zoned commercially. So you could have a restaurant in there, you could have a massage parlor in there, or you could just, you'll see when we go through the pictures here that it's going to need some refurbishment. Yeah, it's really raw. There's nothing here in the unit at all. It's just right down to the concrete. However, this is the kind of thing that I really like. I would probably just paint all this concrete on the walls here everywhere white, and I'd probably just go in there myself, and I'd paint it all myself, and then I'd probably clean up this floor, and I'd just do a polished concrete floor. What else would I do? I'm not sure where the piping is coming in. I'm guessing when I'm looking at this right now, sorry, when I'm moving the mouse over here, it's changing the colors. But I'm guessing that all the electrical is going to be sort of in here. And I would just, if there needed some wiring, I'd probably wire it myself and then get like an electrician to come on at the very end to make sure everything I did was okay. And then I'm guessing that the water here and everything is probably all in here, and I'd probably have to just move water around to wherever the kitchen is I'd be, and I could just, I don't know, I'd probably just stick a kitchen, for example, on one of the walls when I strategically would look at it. And it needs a shower, and it needs a shower, and it needs a kitchen, and it needs a toilet. I don't think that anything's been done, but somewhere in here I'm imagining that there's going to be a drain here somewhere. I'm just not seeing where it is here in the pictures, but it's kind of a raw unit, and to me it's a lot of fun, and I think that I could come in here over a month and do a lot of work. So yeah, this is really appealing to me. And you can see it's got sort of newer windows here, and there was another window. I looked here, I'm not sure it depicted in the pictures, but it said that there was another window here on the side. When I looked here at the Madore, or the layout picture right here, you see that there's a I'm not sure, because the balcony, it says there's a balcony here, and then there was the windows here, so but there is a balcony as well. So I don't know, I really just sort of like this unit I mean, this sort of unit is sort of tailored to someone with some ability, or someone that's just got a little bit of money to throw. This is not a hard renovation in my ideas, because nothing has to be thrown away. It's just really raw and ready to go. You can see right there, it's a rental building, and everything is full. So most of the suites here in the building are rented out to likely single people. You can see here by the bicycles and stuff like that. So yeah, this is not a challenge to rent this at all. Auto lock door with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, looks like to be 25 units in the building. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I like. Anything to talk about here? 5 minutes from 6 minutes from Sakuragicho Station, Hironodecho Station. 5 minutes again. 6 minutes from Sakuragicho Station. East facing, currently vacant. Shoryuken, which is ownership. Here's the key part. Shogyo Chiki. Could you get this to get the Minpaku license here? Yeah, it'd be difficult probably to get it through the building management, but you never know. You could actually get it through. And it said again that the Rima Wari, or the Sote which is expected. Sote Rimawari of 11.52%. And it said that you could expect basically 12 a month. That's not bad if you had a restaurant. You could possibly, this could be a thing, if you wanted to be a restaurant or a bar owner, you could come in here and do the construction, and you'd end up owning this unit. So that's a really safe way to go into a really dangerous sort of business. Dangerous, I don't know, but what I mean is you'd own, at least you'd own your restaurant. It gives you an idea of of where you sit here in terms of your position here in Yokohama. Other things that I did fire up here before. This is in social media, of course, Sakuragicho is well covered. This is the backside of Sakuragicho, and then which is really, you can see it as depicted by, like, here the camera guy happens to be following two beautiful girls, but there's a lot of like a younger sort of, and you can see here and so much you can get from these videos. It just amazes me. You see like a salaryman, likely in his late 30s right there. You see all kinds of businesses around. You see like girls there living here, likely in their early 20s. And so I guess this was filmed like during the COVID years and stuff like this, as it peers inside here. Inside this sort of business here, but we could advance the frame here a little bit further to see where we go. There's lots of hotels. This kind of really explains like the economy of Sakuragicho and Yokohama is so strong. So if you had a really good restaurant here, this is a place called Gindako, which is takoyaki chain ten, or a chain ten is like a chain business, I guess, or it's a conglomerate business. You can see though, like all kinds of people here just like walking on the streets, using bikes, all kinds of taxis here on the street, which indicates that there's demand. Very pleasant, well-lit streets here in Yokohama, and a great price. So yeah, I just think it, and this part of the video is so much, depicts so much better the sort of character of Bak, what I would call Bak, or Ura. Ura would be with the word in Japanese, Ura Sakuragicho. When you look at the front Sakuragicho, you have like, when you put the video here, this is toward where I talked about earlier, the Minato Mirai area, of which is the sort of really the commercial front area of, it's almost like it's a great big mall, but it's such a great place to go for a walk on the weekends. So many people from would congregate here into these areas. It's such a beautiful place to walk here on the bridges of the old sort of port of Yokohama, but we all get to take part in it now and enjoy it. But that sort of port tradition, or of the shipping tradition of Yokohama, is really cool in this area too. This is a really big development that's happened recently, and I did go there with see, there's the boat right there, which depicts the history of Yokohama as a port and stuff like that. I think that's in that large building there above there is a bunch of the suites from that company there that's known as Oakwin, and they have a lot of rental apartments and stuff like that, and I had to go there recently for a meeting. Anyway, I had to go to Yokohama for several reasons, for the meeting there in Oakwin, but I also had to go to move those cars to the port of Yokohama, and they're coming here to Vancouver right now. So Yokohama is just a great place to be. One other thing that I could talk about here, which was the actual, I came up here to the actual Google Maps of the, can I get rid of that if I go like that? Does that get rid of that? Oh God, what did I just do, Tokyo Real Estate Man? What did you just do? Oh God. Hopefully I can go back to where I had it. Oh God, what a disaster. What a disaster. Am I gonna go back? Oh God. Okay, I don't know what I did. I was trying to come here to the Yahoo right here again to sort of end the video. Anyhow, I could end it on the pictures of the video there. I just kicked it up on the screen right there, but I don't know how to functionally get it back. I'm sorry, everyone. Will that bring it back? Yeah, that'll bring it back. I brought it back. I've rescued this video here, and then I will get the Google Maps golden guy here, and I will try to place him in front of the building here. Technical technical difficulties here by the Generation X or Tokyo Real Estate Man. This is going to be right in front of the building itself right here, and you can see it's it's interesting there, you can see it's really on a main drag here in Sakura-Gicho. I was speculating that this is the building right here, and a really nice sort of building, and then I think it's going to be one of these commercial units, for example, on the second floor here right there. So, and that's the building itself from the front. We can also go to it in the back. Interesting thing to talk about. Right here, you see right here, this is the JRA, which is the Japan Racing Association. And this is sort of one of their gambling places. And then probably on Saturdays, as you'd come here, there would be a huge amount of basically scumbag middle-aged men coming here to gamble, and so if you had a business, for example, here on the second floor that was connected to this in some ways, that'd be really interesting. For example, I used to live in Shibuya near a JRA place, and then I say the word scumbags, but they're just guys who like gambling and stuff like that. And then on the weekends, they would gather here and they'd fill out their race cards and they'd gamble. And a lot of the restaurants around the JRA places here do really well in the hours that they're open, because there's just so many people that come down here to gamble on the weekends. Anyway, I was thinking that you see this one here, Bar of the Moon, right now. That's it's here on the second floor, for example. I think if I click it right here, it might actually open it up. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, this is the Bar of the Moon. So one of the other businesses, says it's temporary closed here, though, is here on the second floor, and it was a little bar. So I don't know. That's just looking at a little bit. I don't know whether it's temporary closed or permanently closed. I don't really know. But I thought that this is a really interesting place, and I did even send a question to Nakamura about it, because it really sort of interests me in that I really like the location, and I think the price is really good as well. So this was in back of, yeah, see, this is the JRA in the back. I clicked it so by accident. Is that the Bar of the Moon? No, that's called Wins Yokohama, which is so there's lots of commercial businesses back here. Whether or not, like my sort of plan, this is the JRA building right here, which is the one right beside it. But if we come down the alleyway here, or maybe it's the other way. If we come down the alleyway, I'm scared. Yeah, this is the building from the back right here. And I'm scared to push all these buttons, everyone, because it might cancel my map view that I finally established. There was the Rinjo, or the bike place that people put their bikes in. You can see this these stairs likely bring you up here to the elevator here on the first floor. But it also has this sort of like Uramichi, and you can see before too there was like this commercially zoned restaurant here. That's not, I don't think it's any longer here, but there was a business here of some sort, and there was a restaurant here as well. Whether it'll come up here again, oh, I can never read this kanji. I think this is Kyodai Fune, if I'm not correct. But this means like brother, like the children of a family, and this is so I think it's Kyodai Pan. Kyodai Pan. Anyhow, that's the name of it. And it says it's a gay bar. Oh, which would explain it. Gay bar, because these means the boys. It means like the brothers. Gay bar. That's cool. That's cool. So you could own an apartment with a gay bar downstairs, whether or not it's still going. Driving. Oh, that's cool. I'm not sure it's gay bar, if it's translated to gay bar, okay, because this means brothers as well. So I'm not sure of that. It's interesting that it came up that way. Anyway, another interesting look at a property here in Yokohama. Fun to talk about. You can see the real character of the city right here, though. It's just I just love it. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like there's some sort of building being rebuilt right here, or something being built here in the back right there, because you see some what might be, I don't know what's happening there. It's really interesting, but you see some sort of construction happening there here in the area for when these pictures were taken. Anyways, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. If you're interested, I actually got to stick these commercials that I do for this in the middle of the video, but I just forget it. I get all worked up. No, I'm fun. It's fun for me to study this stuff for like myself too, because I'm looking to invest somewhere right now. I've got a little bit of cash that I'd like to put to work, and an investment like this to me makes a lot of sense. And then I've been kind of looking for myself, and I make these videos for all of us, for myself too. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to follow this channel. You're interested in a property in Yokohama or Tokyo, you can come here to the website, tokyorealestateman.website, as indicated here by the what's that called, web address. And then 2 ways of getting a hold of me. You can go to my straight email right there, or use the contact box. Anyway, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. いつもこのチャンネル見てる皆様ありがとうございます。今日横浜から面白いの店舗、2階の店舗の物件、商業地域のビルの中にもう気になるですか? Because there's a gay bar downstairs. 気になる, that'd be a new word. 気になる. Anyway, thank you for following this channel. Another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. この動画でもう終わりです。